At first, there's nothing alarming about this place. No dark alleyways, no armed guards, just an industrial park on the edge of a European city. Inside a low concrete building, people in lab coats measure liquids, adjust temperatures, and label containers. It smells clean, controlled. What they're making here isn't illegal, and yet it has contributed to thousands of deaths across Europe. This is the world of legal drugs. Not medicine, not pharmaceuticals, but psychoactive substances designed to stay just outside the law. For years, Europe focused on familiar threats: heroin, cocaine, meth. While police chased those drugs, something else quietly took their place. Chemists began slightly altering banned substances. A molecule changed, an atom replaced. Suddenly, the drug wasn't illegal anymore. One expert described it like this: the law is a net. Every time it tightens, these drugs slip through a new hole. They were sold online, in shops, sometimes openly labeled, not for human consumption. People took them anyway. At first, the highs were described as intense. Then came the hospital calls. Young people collapsing, hallucinating, hearts failing. Doctors were often confused. Drug tests came back negative. The substances technically didn't exist yet. In one hospital, 3 friends arrived after taking the same legal high. 2 survived, 1 didn't. The drug was legal when he bought it, illegal by the time the autopsy was finished. That's the reality of Europe's legal drug labs. They operate in daylight. They pay taxes. They follow regulations. But their products can be more dangerous than the illegal drugs they replace. In parts of Europe, chemical suppliers sell the building blocks openly. Small labs synthesize new substances quickly and push them onto the market fast. Speed matters. Once a drug is banned, the formula is useless, so they move on. A former chemist put it bluntly: you're not trying to make the best drug, just the next legal one. There are no long-term studies, no safety testing. Users become the experiment, and the results show up later, in hospitals, police files, and death statistics. This system is hard to stop because it doesn't look like crime. There's no cartel boss, no dramatic raids, just invoices, shipping labels, chemical catalogs. In Estonia, synthetic opioids replaced heroin almost overnight. Some were dozens of times stronger than morphine. Tiny dosing mistakes became fatal. Entire communities were hit before authorities understood what was happening. By the time one substance was banned, another had already replaced it. Experts call it a whack-a-mole problem. But the deeper issue is this: the demand never disappeared. People still want escape, relief, energy, and when one path closes, another opens, often a more dangerous one. Legal drugs exposed a hard truth. Legality was mistaken for safety. Today, some countries try to ban entire classes of substances. Others track wastewater and hospital data to catch new drugs faster. But the labs are still running, and the chemistry hasn't stopped. Because as long as suffering can be turned into profit, someone will keep mixing chemicals in quiet rooms like this. The most unsettling part isn't that these drugs exist. It's that they're legal just long enough to cause damage, and then disappear, leaving behind empty beds, grieving families, and questions no law can answer. This isn't just a story about drugs. It's about how modern systems fail quietly, and how danger doesn't always look illegal.